Okay, you guys, we are back with another banging video. And when I tell you this video is banging, I'm not even exaggerating. But before we get into this video, it is game on. I got my rapper chain on, and it's game on. I got my chain on, and it's game on. Stefon Diggs is humiliating Cardi B before the Super Bowl, and it's game on. He's actually humiliating her. No. Welcome back to my channel, guys. This is some hot mess. This can't even be PR at this time. You can't even call this PR at this point. No matter how you love Cardi B, no matter how much you support her, this cannot be PR. You guys might be asking, what am I talking about, right? Now, if you have been keeping up with my channel, you know that a couple hours ago, I uploaded a video showing you Cardi B's response to a question that she was asked about what she has to say to Stefon Diggs before the Super Bowl, and she gave good luck.
Inspiring message for Stefon before the game. One inspiring message for him.
Good luck.
How we celebrate? How we celebrate? You win the Super.
She was so, I don't care, I'm done. That's what that good luck was saying. And it's over 60,000 people who said they're broken up or they're having beef, right? Also, last night, I shared with you guys that Pree, which is Offset rumored Mistress, was on the Super Bowl field yesterday with Stefon Diggs, and she was rocking the Wags jacket. The Wags jacket means that you're a part of the club. You're a part of the team. We ride with you. You ride with us. Okay? Do we see Cardi B, the baby mama, in a Wags jacket? Absolutely not. Okay? Now, when Tasha K shared that Pree was on the Super Bowl field with Stefon Diggs, many people said it was AI. Tasha K was telling a lie. So Tasha K came out swinging at them, honey, and someone shared the video of Pree and Stefon Diggs on the Super Bowl field, pre the Super Bowl. So everyone was like, this is definitely something at this point. And then, guess what? Many people, they noticed that Pree has been posting on Insta, going off, and she's not just showing off the Wags jacket. She's showing something else that is, this just knocks it right out the park, and it tells you all you need to know. So Pree is wearing her official, the VIP pass. It says Team Hotel, and it has Stefon Diggs team. You know, it has that on one side, and on the next side it'll have something else, right? No. Even if the next side does not have Pree's name on it or something to indicate that she gets, well, Pree gets access to everything. The mere fact that she was on the Super Bowl field yesterday with Stefon Diggs and Stefon Diggs' family, it means that she's getting an all-access pass to everything. Everything, okay? When I told you guys that Stefon Diggs was not going to show up at that rumored party that Cardi B has spent $1.2 million on, the man doesn't like her. He doesn't like her. And I don't know what else this woman needs to see that this man doesn't like her. Like, there are so many interviews. Every time the guys ask a question about her, he knows nothing about her. And when I said to you guys, there's literally no chemistry between them, people want to tell me, Bird Brain Nation want to tell me, oh, but we saw them kissing. Kissing is not chemistry. You go to the club, you drink a few brown liquors, you'll kiss a random stranger. That's not chemistry, honey. So now, it seems as though Stefon Diggs, I have to say seems, right? Because we have to look at what we're seeing, right? It seems as though Stefon Diggs is out to further humiliate Cardi B, because I don't know what else to call this at this point in time. Pree was the girl that was rumored to be in Offset's marriage. You guys remember there was a whole drama going on with Pree, Offset, and Pree's friend, and many of the blog sites were talking about it, and they were pulling out receipts and all of that jazz. This is the same Pree. Now, it is alleged that Pree is Stefon Diggs' bestie, and they have been besties for years, which means that Pree is closer to Stefon Diggs than Cardi B. Evidently, Pree is closer. Stefon Diggs walked out on Cardi B after she gave birth to their son. Christmas Day, he was posing up with all the kids. We never saw any pictures of him in Cardi B's home or Cardi and the new, like, when I tell you this, I don't know what the heck Cardi B, maybe it's those men that she drugged and robbed, she's getting her karma for. That woman needs to go back home to her husband. Like, I've never seen a man embarrassing a woman on this level and consistently, intentionally embarrasses her. And Cardi B doesn't need this dude. Who knew Stefon Diggs before Cardi B? Pop culture never knew who Stefon Diggs was. And if pop culture knew Stefon Diggs, it was maybe no more than 20% of pop culture. Cardi B has literally given this boy life in pop culture, and he consistently humiliates her. This cannot be PR. This is mess. It is garbage. It is a humiliation ritual. It's just atrocious. And she's telling people that when they keep talking about her and this topic, God is gonna let something horrible happen to those people after you consciously decided that you were gonna leave your husband that you took an oath with, not saying that she shouldn't have left, but she said she's leaving Offset because Offset is cheating on her repeatedly, spending her money, humiliating her, and Offset is cheating on her with her ops. So you left your husband consciously, because I have to say she's conscious. We haven't heard of Cardi B having any mental health disorder. You left your husband consciously because of these things, and then you pick up a man for the same thing that you were running away from your husband from? How does that make sense? How does that make any goddamn sense? You left your husband because there were some girls sleeping with your husband. But at least at that point, you could have taken legal actions against those women. You could have sued those women. No. Who can you sue? Who can you take legal actions against? No one, because you're a side chick. You give up your wife title to become a doormat and a side chick. And then when people talk about how dumb and how stupid your decision is, you're gonna tell people that God is gonna penalize them? Like, how does that make sense? How does that make sense for people to look at you and say, woman, you're not making any sense. Dump that boy before it gets worse. How can God penalize people for having your back? You stupid mother. I don't know what to call you. This woman doesn't need this boy. Cardi B has clout. She has relevance. She has popularity. And she may have more money than this dude. Woman, go back home to your husband if you want to be humiliated this bad. Because at least Offset wasn't this bad. Offset was the devil. Well, Offset was the devil's advocate and Stefon Diggs is the devil. And you know what someone pointed out again? Both of the Offset spells Stefon. Stefon spells offset, offset spells Stefon. If this ain't some retribution, if this ain't some karma, I don't know what the heck else is. I've never seen an embarrassment like this on the internet. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? If it was the case that Cardi B was an Instagram model and she was hanging around this guy to build her brand, to build some relevance, I could understand. Cardi B is a celebrity. Everyone loves Cardi B. Even the barbs who hates her loves her because of her sense of humor. They love her fashion. They will be hypocritical about it, but at least they're still lurking in the bushes and looking at what she's wearing. At least they're listening to her song. She doesn't need this dude. She doesn't need him. And then when people try to talk to her, she is clapping back at the internet saying, what do you want me to do? Do you want me to come and F your man? But that's what you're doing. That's what you're doing because the man is not yours. The boy is not yours. You're still sleeping with someone's man. That's not your man. It's everybody's man. Once they have a BBL, and a breast augmentation, and they have a cute face or a pretty face, they can get your man. And that man will ditch you in a jiffy to be with another Instagram model. My God, if someone had told me that Cardi B would leave Offset for this mess, I would say you are a mother liar. Like, she says that people talk about her, but she has someone to fall back on. She has her mom and her dad. Fall back on your mom and dad and dump this trash. This boy is trash. And you know what? I shouldn't even be calling him trash because you know what? Stefon Diggs has never lied to her, in my opinion. Stefon Diggs has always unapologetically been Stefon Diggs. So let me apologize for calling this dude trash because he never lied to her. He never hid who he was nor what he was about. And you know the worst part about it? She's not gonna leave him. She's gonna wait until this man hands her. And you know what I see happening? I see Offset now pouring in her. Seems as though Offset is I don't even know what to say about Offset because Offset is like a damn clown sometimes. Most recently, he said that Cardi B's love language is giving, and Cardi B needs to understand this. Not because you're a good person, it doesn't mean that men will appreciate the good in you. The problem is not you. The problem is him. He's gonna satisfy his needs and his desires first. That's how men were built. Men's natural instinct is to survive and to satisfy their needs. Women were built to be nurturers and caregivers. But you have to stop pouring into this dude because he doesn't care about you first. He cares about him first, and you're gonna always be on the back burner. It is not you. It is him. Stop trying to fix something that's not broken. Move on with your life and stop wasting your time on this dude. You're gonna regret it. You're gonna regret it. You have a daughter. Show your daughter how to go about handling these issues. And your daughter is handling this man better than you because your daughter is like, who the heck is this man? I don't know this man. Your daughter wants nothing to do with this man. Let your daughter strengthen you. Leave this dude, Cardi. You deserve better than this. This dude, he's gonna think about him always. He's gonna put him first. And you're just gonna be there in his life being an enabler until you're damaged. you're gonna be damaged through this dude. It's gonna affect your self-esteem. You're gonna want to get more surgery. You're gonna think that if you're softer, if you're nicer, if you're calmer, he's gonna change, and it's not you. It is him. It is him. It is not you, girl. It is him. Anywho, guys, we can't talk to this girl. She's not gonna listen to us. And I'm sure the people in her circle, they're talking to her. And if she's not listening to them, what can we do? Absolutely nothing. But guys, that's all we have for this video. Something else is about to go down, and I want to see what goes down after the Super Bowl. I want to see if she's going to show videos of her and this man on the internet, because if she does that, I'm going to put on the clown wig on her, the clown nose, and the clown lipstick on her, because she'll officially be a clown. Absolutely, officially be a clown. She's not 25 anymore. She's not 26. She can do better. And that's all I have to say about that for this video. Peace.